Fania, I follow you on Twitter, and I read, your insights about what's happening in Israel and also your polemics with your opponents. And it seems that you are often attacked from also inside Israel by people who think that maybe your ideas belong to the past, but also by the other side, by supporters of Hamas and the most radical Palestinian factions who think that you are ardent. Zionist, colonialist, and who wants to just eradicate all of the Palestinians. Can you win in this battle, crusade?
I was very much a domestic voice. I made my political views very clear, and I was attacked from both the extreme left and the extreme right. More from the right than the left, but it made me think that I am probably in a rather moderate space, more to the left than to the right, but in a moderate space. Right now, I'm being attacked far more by the global left, not even Palestinians or Arabs. They are the minority among my commenters, but a lot of members of the Western radical left who essentially say, and you will forgive the language, I'm actually softening the language, Zionist bitch, you should lay down and die. While the right wing, mainly Jews and some other diehard defenders of the Netanyahu regime, are calling me traitor to Israel because I also very critical of my government and critical of my army's behavior when it deserves criticism. So I'm a traitor on one side and a Zionist monster to the other. I define myself, and I make it quite clear, as a liberal left humanist Zionist. And there is such a thing as a humanist Zionist. And it hinges on respect for the Palestinians' right to life, to security, and to a country of their own. And it is totally compatible with my Zionism that a Palestine and an Israel will live side by side. I say this out loud, and the outcome is that I have many enemies, but I also have many followers and many intelligent conversations, for which I'm very grateful.
I'm surprised by this anti-Israeli movement inside the global left. Did you expect something like this to happen?
Yes, I knew on the 7th of October, I was traveling in India, and I was trying to get back home after the flights were cancelled. And I was hearing and watching videos until my battery died. And I watched some of the worst videos because I was looking at the Gazan sources. Not sorry I watched them, I cannot unwatch them. But I knew already that Israel will have to respond to this attack, that Israel will go to war that Hamas has opened, and that Israel will eventually draw a lot of hate in the world for whatever it does in Gaza. I didn't expect the war to be quite so horrible. I didn't expect us to cause the sheer numbers of casualties that we have, and I'm not talking about the half of the casualties who are Hamas combatants. I'm not sorry we killed Hamas combatants. I'm sorry for every civilian, but I knew that Israel would come under attack. Moreover, I saw it when I was still in the terminal at Delhi airport. I already saw an eruption of radical left hatred against Israel when Israel was still merely the victim. In the evening of the 7th of October, there were already anti-Israeli vibes all over the social media. The Israeli left is not being weakened by the global left's turn against Israel, radical global. The Israeli left will only be weakened if it doesn't speak to the moderate left abroad, our social democrat friends, our liberal friends. We have to listen to them. We have to converse with them. And we have to create another government for Israel. Now, this will not be a leftist government. This will be a centrist government. But as long as the leaders are liberal and humanist, we have a chance.